Gentlemen, allow me to announce the results. By the vote of everyone here except one person...
That is the drunk chap!
By the votes of everyone here except the tipsy man, this meeting of citizens declares Dr. Stockman to be an enemy of the people.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Three cheers for our ancient and honorable citizen community.
Woohoo! Three cheers!
For our able and energetic mayor.
Woo!
Suppress the promptings of family feeling. This meeting is absolved.
Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Whoa! Yeah, Lexi! Here it is, before my eyes. The tragic carnival of greed and deception.
Who are you?
I am John Locke, recognize! The state of nature has a law of nature to govern it, which obliges everyone to reason. Which is that law teaches all mankind, who will but consult it. That being all equal and independent, no one ought to harm another in his life, health, liberty, or possessions. When the estate threatens to break this law by endangering the life, health, liberty, or possessions of its fellow citizens, they themselves have lost all the rights promised to them. And thus, the people, through legislative or other means, must intervene in such dire situations to protect the rights of society that the estate seeks to endanger.
Who is this guy? He's not in the script. Am I on the right page?
Stifle him, Momo!
Ich eindig lullen door Volkswagen dat uurdag snimmerlage is dat lullen. Van Strogenas, dis durch. Volkswagen, Volkswagen. Ich eil bestellen. Ich eil!
What if guy really was one of us?
That is the drunken chap!
Turn him out!
You know, these remakes are getting ridiculous.
I hear they're remaking Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Shame! Shame upon the children of their children!
You know, I could have been in that movie.
It's the drunk chap! Turn him out!
You, Hofstad, and the others are the people's messenger, who once stood side by side with the good doctor. But like the false patriots you are, you abandoned him in the name of profit. I even believe it was you, Hofstad, who admitted that the truth must be sacrificed for the sake of appeasement and entertainment of the masses. Morton Keel here plans to take petty vengeance against the grave truth by taking his money and investing it in the baths to coerce the doctor into submission. Of course, instead of taking the very same money and using it to improve the conditions of his tannery, this petty vengeance will have to do.
Van Durstad, Infixen, Blind Sigler, Ben, and Jerry.
And let us not overlook men like S. Laxon and Peter, who together, in their own separate ways, help to cover the truth and ultimately break the social contract which holds society in place by leaving the people open to the risk of poisoning, who censored the newspapers and imposed regulations in this very hearing to stack the odds against the doctor, who call for moderation during the fracture of the social contract. It is in my esteemed opinion that you two are in greatest contempt of the very society that you wish to protect with your attempts of suppression. The innocent, honest man must quietly quit all he has for peace sake to him who will lay violent hands upon it. I desire it may be considered what kind of peace there will be in the world, which consists only of violence and rapine, and which is to be maintained only for the benefit of robbers and oppressors.
Excuse me, as the mayor of this town, I must ask you...
Ask this!
But I did not only come here to offer criticisms. No, rather I have come here to show you the errors of your ways, and to turn you back in the right direction. I ask you all, from the misguided to the mistrusted, to do what's best for society. Truth, safety, and human welfare cannot succumb to the material interests of a misled majority. The truth must always prevail against the majority, even if the minority consists of only one individual. To do otherwise, to allow deception to defeat truth, to allow safety to submit to profit, to knowingly allow your fellow man to risk his life, is to tear away his basic rights as a human being. This must be opposed at every stand. Whenever the legislators endeavor to take away and destroy the property of the people, their human rights, or to reduce them to slavery under arbitrary power, they put themselves into a state of war with the people, who are thereupon absolved from any farther obedience. Power then devolves to the people, who have a right to resume their original liberty by the establishment of a new legislative, such as they should think fit, provide for their own safety and security, which is the end of what they are in society. If truth be the minority of the day, then allow revolution to carry it to majority rule.
Sir, is it truly you, the Honorable John Locke?
No, I'm just I'm just a gym teacher from Chicago. My name is Phil. I like to dress up and interrupt plays from time to time.
What about all those things you said up there? What about us?
I'm sorry, it's just not gonna work out. It's not you, it's me.
I'll never see you again.
Someday, my child. Someday.
And I'll be rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back. With my mind on my money and my money on my mind. Rolling down the street, smoking Indo, sipping on gin and juice, laid back.